As Sharon van Rouwendaal approached the finish of an Olympic open water race like no other, she was hardly concerned about the safety of swimming in the Seine River. Heck, she'd already taken a few gulps of water, the same water that drew so much scrutiny at the Paris Games. If she's not feeling so well in a day or two, she can at least console herself with another gold medal. Leaving little doubt that she's the greatest female swimmer in open water history, the 30-year-old Dutch star pulled off a crafty move coming to the finish line to win the 10-kilometer marathon race at the Paris Olympics on Thursday. For Van Rouwendaal, it was another gold on an impressive resume that already included an open water victory at the 2016 Rio de Janeiro Olympics and a silver medal in Tokyo 3 years ago. Moesha Johnson of Australia, who trains with Van Rouwendaal in Germany, led most of the way but never could get free of her good friend. Then, as they came around a bridge pylon for the Pont des Invalides, with the finish line in sight, the Dutch star made her move. Van Rouwendaal cut toward the middle of the river, where the current was stronger, but she could rely on her speed and endurance to carry her to the front. Johnson stayed closer to shore and was unable to keep pace with Van Rouwendaal, who powered away and slapped the finishing pad in 2 hours, 3:34 seconds. Johnson settled for silver in 2 hours 3 minutes and 39.7 seconds, while the bronze went to Ginevra Taducci of Italy, the only other swimmer who had a shot at the end. She touched in 2 hours 3 minutes and 42.8 seconds. The race out against a picturesque backdrop that no other city can provide, the Eiffel Tower looming over the course, the gold-domed Invalides a couple of blocks away, the statue-lined Pont Alexander III overlooking the starting buoy and finishing chute. Thousands of cheering fans crowded along the riverside, at times with the swimmers almost close enough to touch. After all the talk about bacteria-infested water and whether it was a good idea to hold an Olympic race in an iconic river where swimming has been largely banned for more than a century, this felt like a shining moment for a sport that's barely noticed outside of the Summer Games. Indeed, the race settled into a familiar pattern largely determined by the flow of the Seine. Cunha finished fourth, more than 30 seconds behind the bronze medalist. The top American was 18-year-old Katie Grimes, who won a silver medal at the pool in the 400-meter individual medal but only managed 15th in open water, nearly 3 minutes behind the winner.